ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa says that the deliberation and resolutions of the ANC's 55th National Conference must ensure that those who are behind state capture will face the full might of the law. Ramaphosa delivering the political report at Nasrec at the conference kicking off today. The political report did not spare the country's fight against corruption. Kenny Mapanga filed this report.
Delegates at the ANC's 55th National Conference are tasked with ensuring that the work of the State Capture Commission is not in vain.
Those responsible, whoever they are, wherever they are, they should face the might of the law. But we must also say, we know that there will be resistance. But this must strengthen our resolve.
Ramaphosa was reflecting on the past 5 years of the ANC, which has been characterized by deep divisions. The ANC president believes that this could be partly attributed to one of the clear instructions from the 54th National Conference to end state capture and tackle corruption.
As we anticipated, the actions we were mandated to take against corruption and state capture have at times caused friction amongst us.
Ramaphosa further highlighted the aims and objectives of the ANC to support and advance the cause of women's emancipation, stating that progress has been made.
We have made significant advances. It is largely thanks to the ANC's policies that 46% of all National Assembly members are women. For the first time, half of all cabinet ministers at national level are women.
Kenny Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.
And earlier on, we spoke to political analyst Professor Lesiba Teffo and started off by asking him for his reaction to former President Jacob Zuma's private prosecution bid against President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Act according to that maxim that you can at the same time will it to become a universal law. Whether in your own favor or that of another, never use the other as a means, but always as an end. Why am I saying this? It cannot be him. It cannot be Nkosazana crying foul. Go and look at the history. It was Nkosazana who said, once the ANC takes a position, you cannot go against it. You can tweet that statement, you'll get it there. She said that at the time when Jacob Zuma was in charge. Today, she's the one who's saying, you can act as per your conscience, not as per the party discipline. So whatever principle that you take, you must make sure that when it is applied to you, you can embrace it. So I just want to leave it at that. That's where the problems lies in the inconsistency of the applications of the law. Because God had said it was wrong, right, to take action against people who act on conscience. The same was said by Mutante, but they are quiet today. It's almost like you want to go for Nkosazana. Nkosazana said the right thing, and she did the right thing, but the right thing was done by the wrong person, given what she said yesterday. You know what I like about the ANC? Is that they would even go on to make a policy position, and then they fight over it in terms of interpretation. Now they want to invite the court to say, but what does step aside mean? Why didn't you think it through prior to taking it as a policy position? How many times have they gone to court on matters of their own? Please spare the court interference in the politics of the ANC, because ultimately they will lose legitimacy. But what was the thinking last night when this letter was served on the president and so? In my own thinking, it was like, okay, now we have charged you like other people, step aside, right? But the legal question that is likely to be raised and is being raised, that nolle prosequi, and then you can go private prosecution on your own, which is doing with Downer and so. But does it affect Ramaphosa? It doesn't say so. But supposing you want to, and there is no clarity, then you must still go to court so that the court can pronounce definitively that indeed it accommodates him. By the time you reach that stage, the conference shall have passed. And the Prime Minister of the ANC, who is Gwede Mantashe, is managing things very well. Strategically and tactically, he's doing well. You pause, we go to court to check if indeed that is correct. That would be next week or after 2 months. But by Sunday, the elections results shall have been pronounced. That would be inconsequential. That would be academic following that. The strategy was, we have charged you, you have been charged, therefore you cannot contest.